There we go. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the Thursday night live stream. My name is Bagram. Hi, how are you? We have lots of people. Sven Schlapper says he can't stay long 3 a.m. already. Stayed up too much time on the test server. Thanks for coming by, Sven. I understand if you want to go ahead and duck out now. Greater C is here. Mallrat 208 here. Dark Preacher. Blue Fox. Wirewolf. Lots of people. Lots of people. Let's see if I missed anybody. Nope. I think it's everybody for now. I hope you're all having a great evening. I've had it busy, but mostly productive Thursday. There is a update for the VC4 pack. Backup Chance 4, by the way, is public. Version 1.0 is available in the Curse Launcher. There is a 1.1 that's in beta that will be coming out of beta tomorrow. I have a 1.2 update ready in the wings, but I'm waiting for one mod. I'm waiting to hear back from the mod out there if there's going to be an update or not. If there's not, by this evening, I'm just going to submit it. Somewhere, hiding in the darkness, stuffing his face frantically, is a Mr. TTFD Cuts.
Yeah, been there, done that. That was 5 minutes ago.
Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. How you doing, Cuts? How's your week been?
All right. Just came up with an idea, as you do in the shower, of a way to improve one of the things in ATG. Hopefully that'll be successful. I'm not sure on some of the specifics, but I think I've got a way to that will allow things like having proper kind of dunes in deserts.
Yeah.
Because the problem with that has always been the sharp edges where a biome changes.
Yeah.
I think I've figured a way around that now.
You gonna try and figure out a way to make more kind of a gradient change, or what?
Yeah, I realised that one of the things I've been doing with sorting which biome should eventually appear never actually got rid of the other ones below, so I can say how much. Say, for instance, if you got an area where there was desert, right. If you, at the edges you could say, oh, well, there was going to be this desert's a little bit further down the list, so maybe I can put a bit of that terrain there and it'll blend together.
That'd be cool. I always thought that the concept of the fuzzy overlap between two biomes could be a really neat feature to implement. It would give a little bit more, not necessarily realism, but a little bit more of that.
Well, not exactly that, because the biomes themselves would be already, they're individual things. You can't really blur those. But what you can do is that if there's a special type of terrain associated with them, such as the dunes, be able to make that be a bit blurry at the edges.
That'd be cool. Oh, good grief. Hey, Richard Falk, what's going on? Host Ben says he's got a 4-day weekend this weekend. Yeah, I can sympathize. Mr. Dragon Racer, KSU Boss says, say hi to me. No. Yes. Just to be clear, I'm back to watching on Twitch because of YouTube video issues. Don't. Okay, well, at least you have the option, Werewolf. Yeah, I do think it could be neat. I'm not sure if I've seen dunes, like actual, like, rolling sand dunes kind of a thing done in ATG. I mean, in Minecraft.
How to do it, like a little while ago.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen another mod do that. I don't think.
Realistic World Gen does.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I think I dabbled in Realistic World Gen, but I either ran across a problem or just some backdoor, but I didn't like. I can't remember what it was. That was
it has all its own special biomes and stuff.
That was a while ago. That was 1.7.10. That was ages ago. Let's see. I have what the heck? Something is a little wonky. Hang on just a second here. I'm noticing. And let's... There we go. I'm not sure why that got backwards, but hey, whatever. I'm trying to get a view count going. We have a certain number of viewers across all platforms now that I can actually squish together. It doesn't seem to be working across all platforms now. Right now, it's only giving me the YouTube viewers, but whatever. Realistic World Gen used to be laggy, says Wirewolf. Maybe that was it. I can't remember. Anyway. The Greater C says, happy to join the shipping queue. Can't wait for my League mug and Grimco shirt. Great to hear, Greater C. Great to hear. Okay, I'm actually going to go ahead and hit that button, I think. Yeah, there we go. And it's doing the same thing there. Give me just a second. I have to do... No, give me that. And then... There we go. Number in the lower right-hand corner is not valid at present. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. I've got two different things giving me two different numbers. Blue Fox says I could never use Realistic World Gen in 1.7.10. Let's see. Before I forget, I need to check on one thing real quick. If I remember right, we had a dimensional transceiver. Yep, there it is right here. This dimensional transceiver sends out power on one particular frequency, cuts and vey. Basically, all of our power gen used to be at our old house, which is where this goes right now. And it comes in through we were using power cells from RF Tools. Because those, you can have multiple power cells that are all on the same wireless frequency, and they share a big pool of power. The problem is, one cell can only be flagged to either take in power or put out power. You cannot have a dual state power cell. It's not like capacitors and Ender IO where you can have one side take in power, another side put out power. The whole battery is either input or output. So we had power coming from the old house to here, and then buffering out to the rest of the system, right? Well, now we're generating power here on this end, and it's getting stored in that battery bank, but it's not going back through. So instead, what I did was, basically, I have now hooked up a dimensional transceiver over here, which means now this is both broadcasting and receiving power. It is a power loop, but it is making sure that if this runs out of power, it can drain from the main household if it needs to, because there's more power being generated over there. More steadily, at least. So yeah, that's one thing I just did before the live stream kicked off. Prepare the TNT shoops. Love the opening season opening of season 4 of Vagram's Chance. Wait a minute, I missed something here. Oh, fight the MCP, says John Wary. Thank you, John Wary. We've had a lot of positive comments and some confused comments about VC4. Overall, I think it's been a very good thing. Oh, that's right. I need to get rid of the tree upon which Mr. Cuts is standing. Let's get this over here. I'm just gonna fix that real quick. And then I think it's hit the lever. Active with a signal. Oh, that's now off. That's on. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. And then suddenly,
out
of nowhere.
Yeah. Basically, it ran out of, wait a cotton picking minute. There's 2 more slots on the actual farming station now. It used to be, I thought it was a 2x2 grid of inventory slots that it had. Basically 1 for each quadrant. But now it's actually a 2x3. But,
well, no, that's its stuff that it's holding onto that it's chopped out. That's the output.
That's what I'm talking about.
Still got...
No, that's what I'm talking about. The output, I believe, was only 2x2 slots.
Oh, right, okay.
I think it was 2x2, now it's 2x3. Maybe I'm imagining things. You know what? Wait a minute, it's right there. I have, silver birch. Oh, God. No wonder. Okay. It is time to empty the system of aggravating trees. Thank you, forestry. I really do treasure and appreciate your wonderful contributions. Really, I do. But I'm going to set fire to some saplings now. Oh, wait a minute. I bet I could do this. Let's just dump some of those there. And watch the endo flames go bonkers. These are all non-vanilla saplings, but because forestry exists somewhere within the same dimension, the trees have a chance of actually getting...
Only if there's something to do it. Probably means a butterfly flew over here at some point and
There's not like... I don't think there's a hive within like several square chunks.
Butterflies pollinate.
Butterflies are a pain in my backside. Okay, well, I clean this mess up. We can actually talk about more interesting things. Namely, Bigram's Chance Season 4. Thank you very much, everybody, for the positive feedback and the positive comments. Some folks are not big on Skyblocks. It's fine. I understand it. I'm hip. All of Season 4 will not be a Skyblock. There are greater things in store. That's all I'm going to say. Once upon a time, there was a command to throw out an entire stack from inventory, like Shift Q or something. Can't remember. Feed it to the lava. Whoops. Okay. Cosmic garbage disposal. Woohoo! Okay, awesome. Yeah. So, that reminds me I went to build a tree farm on the server, got distracted by quantum flux. BC4 is awesome. I watched everybody's videos that posted to YouTube and enjoyed the heck out of all of them. Yeah, don't forget, when we're doing Bigram's Chance 4, and I know this is boring cuts, we'll get to something interesting here in a minute. A big chunk of what Bigram's Chance has evolved into is the multiplayer interaction. And we have a lot of collab stuff going on in Season 4. There's going to be a lot of interplay between different personalities. It's not just one person's voice, one person's perspective. So it would behoove you to at least watch one person's view from each island of the 4 islands, at least. If you go to vagram.com/VC4, there is actually a page where we have every single channel for everybody that is actually streaming it or recording it and posting it to YouTube. Every single person, plus all the other people that aren't. Go consider giving them throwing them a subscription on YouTube and whatnot. So yeah. Hey, Asthma Cat, what's going on? And I think I said hi, Donny Mims. Anyway, hi, Donny Mims. Okay, so I need to go sleep, of course. Let me do that real quick before the monsters get us. Last episode, Mr. Cuts had a brilliant idea for a passive mob farm, which is this thing here. Passive, I say. It does not require power. We're getting a lot of...
Interesting thing.
What?
Well, like dimlet packages and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, the mystery dimlet packages, but we're getting a lot of armor parts that...
Yeah, those weren't things that were filtered last time because we didn't. They hadn't appeared yet.
Ooh, let me put them on the filter. Good sir.
Danny?
Yes?
John Wary is asking if there's what the death count is in the VC4 so far.
Oh,
is
gosh.
there one?
Yes, there is a death counter, actually. You will see the death counter. The death counter will get tweeted at least once a week from me. I'll try and check it every Friday evening because that's a good time because a lot of people are recording on Friday evenings. If you watch the episodes, though, there is a death counter in the episodes. It's built into FTB Utilities, which is in the pack. So, yes. Yeah, that's a thing. Let's see. We can put that in there. That in there. That in there. And I think that in there. And let's see what happens if I do...
Iron chest plate.
I didn't do the, oh, I think I missed one. I might have missed one. Hang on. So many filters, so little. Nope, I put it in there. A little time. 2, 3, 4. You can see them disappear. Is that an iron? Yeah, it's an iron chest plate. Are you doing that one? Here. Oh, wait a minute. The hopper hop.
Oh, it got grabbed.
Yeah, got grabbed. Okay. I'll leave it right there. We can do it in a minute. So I have used one of these Enderman heads right here. I just used it to make the dimensional transceiver that I was talking about at the opening of the episode. Witch's hats, an item.witch_hat.name. Okay, this one's a quark witch hat. This one's a reliquary witch hat. Okay.
Yeah, the reliquary ones are ingredients. The quark ones are just a vanity item.
Oh. I feel like a dork. But hey, whatever. So yeah, we are getting all sorts of cool stuff from this. That is 26 iron ingots. That's not bad for free. It's pretty good. 128 ender pearls. Woo! A whole bunch of glowstone. Item.mob_ingredient_0.name.
That, incidentally, is the max ender pearls we can get. They're voiding.
Right, because it's a stack of 16 or something. Yeah, that's fine though. That's 128 sitting there, and we still have this thing that we were generating ender pearls with for power. So I mean, we're fine on ender pearls. We're fine. Uh-oh. Don't look now. There's an enderman there. Oh, he's gone. Oh, wait a minute. Did you put the muffler on top of this thing?
Yeah, just now.
Oh. I saw an enderman. Where'd he go?
All over the place.
I was supposed to say.
Behind the tree farm.
Yeah, he is really cranky, man. Okay, whatever. I'm going to sit down for just a moment. We need to set up multi-view like for PvP vids when teams so we can watch multi-angle. Well, actually, there are talks of that. I hate to be a bit of a pain and ask, but what have Vagrant Cuts been up to so far? Eric Englehart, we just started off, but basically, last live stream, which was Tuesday night, we made this contraption right here, the neat little stone building. What it is it is passive mob generation, which is Cursed Earth. It is passive mob killing, which are the diamond spikes in the corner. And then we're using interdiction torches from Reliquary. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. Tile.interdiction_torch.name, more importantly, to actually push the mobs into that corner. The spikes corner doesn't have an interdiction torch. There's one over here, two over here, and then one over here. So basically the mobs spawn and they get slingshot into the corner with the spikes. They die. And there's a thing right here, a hopper hawk from Botania, which is grabbing everything and putting it into this, which is drawer controller for this magnificence. So this whole thing requires no mana, no RF power, no fuel of any kind. It just goes. And since we have an entire array of drawers here with some filters and a trash can downstairs, we can automatically ditch the stuff we don't want to keep. Everything else goes here in the drawers, and the void upgrades means it'll keep pitching in and pitching in. We don't have to worry about overflow. That's it. Hey, Ohanzinitu, what's going on? Yeah, Eric, you literally, we're at the 20-minute mark. You just caught in at the beginning. So yeah, this is a completely passive mob farm, and I love it. It was a genius idea on Mr. Cuts' part. Like the initial,
I can't take all the credit.
Well, the initial concept. Yeah, it was collaborative in various different pieces. I do think that the double interdiction torch back here is a really good idea. It's got some kind of like multiplicative or additive force.
Yeah, no, it'll be because each torch acts on each mob around it. So with multiple torches, it's going to get pushed more.
Yeah, I do think that's a really good idea. So basically, we need to make sure that things aren't getting stuck in this corner anymore. They're all getting pushed over to the corner with the spikes, and you can see stuff will drop and then disappear because the hopper hawk grabs them. And I can come look at this hopper hawk and you'll see how big of an area this thing covers. I mean, it's covering the entire building. Plus, it's going all the way out to here. So, I mean, we could have 4 of those buildings being serviced by one hopper hawk. That's
in T-Love's pack. I took to using random things. I think it is item collectors instead, because they have the advanced ones. You can adjust the area.
Yes.
And it was getting a bit... Specifically, I was having trouble building a farm underneath one of these things, like an actual crop farm, because the hopperhock was grabbing everything.
Yeah, I could see that as being a problem, yeah. Let's see. We were talking about maybe converting our existing mob farm in the Nether to this system. We already have a mob farm in the Nether that uses cursed earth, but right now it's set up to use a Killer Joe. We could swap it over to using the diamond spikes and the interdiction torches, push everything into a corner, and then basically hook the rest of the system up. What we could do is do a remote connection, an interdimensional connection, I think, with refined storage. I think it's going to use a crap ton of power, though. So we might just be better off going there and getting stuff periodically from the drawers as we need it.
Could you not use a... I don't know, that's probably what we're thinking of. What were you thinking of using?
What do you mean?
Because there's those dimensional thingies, aren't there, from Ender.io or whatever?
Yes, that's option number 2. Is instead of storing everything there, we could get a dimensional transceiver, and we have the parts to make them, because we have the hardest part of a dimensional transceiver is the Enderman head. The absolute hardest part of the entire thing is an Enderman head. And so what you end up with is having to go find those or set up an Enderman farm specifically to get it. We don't have to do that now because of this. We've got 6 sitting right here. So what we could do is we get a dimensional transceiver, hook it up to one end, get 2 of them. One end goes to the actual mob farm, and instead of storing anything at that mob farm, it all gets pumped through. And as it comes through, it goes to a chest on this end that funnels it into the... Oh my God, don't look behind you, Cuts. Oh, never mind, he's gone. Wow. These guys have ADD.
Yeah, the minimap.
Yeah. But anyway, we could funnel everything into a container back here that pipes it all back into storage in our refined storage system. We could do that. You want to do that?
Yeah, that works. You've got to be careful, though, with the sheer number of items, because that thing is going to put out a horrendous number of items.
We probably want to filter before we send it over here, then.
Well, even then, the same thing's going to happen with this. I mean, there's so many. I mean, the one I have on Teal'c server, it's not even chunk loaded.
Yeah.
And I am having problems where the entire drawer array is full because I've got like 50 stacks of bones.
Well, basically what we need to do is we need to have a trash can filter and toss stuff we don't really need a ton of. We're going to need to max out the actual item conduits with speed upgrades, so it's doing multiple stacks in a shot, or at least a full stack in a shot, because then it will clear out a chest in a really brisk hit. The dimensional transceiver is the strongest link because it will transmit things instantaneously as soon as it gets it. So there's no pile up on that.
Well, yeah, the what I was going at is though the system and storing it. We don't need it full on mob drops.
That's true.
It should be attached to a drawer system like this and have an exterior storage on the
well, I mean,
drawer.
basically what that means is we need to make sure we have a drawer for everything, and those drawers are void upgraded. Like we already have bones up here. We have blaze shards, blaze rods, blaze powder. We have magma creams, rotten flesh. We already have a lot of the heads that we're going to be getting going to drawers. So basically what we need to make sure and do is do a void upgrade on all of our drawers that would be receiving things, and then we'd be fine. Because the drawers are top priority. We might have to watch it and filter it a little first, see what we're getting, and then hook it up. Let's see what let's do. Let's do the interdiction torches. Diction torches first.
Do you have any bat wings?
Bat wings? Bat wings. Is that what we need for interdiction? We do. Oh my gosh. I don't have any bat wings.
Brad Batcliffe says, would the RF tools storage be cheaper than a dimensional transceiver?
Technically speaking, an RF tool storage would use more power.
Yeah, like maybe not, but it's certainly going to have more upkeep than the dimensional thing.
Matt B says, thank you for streaming. I'm building IKEA furniture, and you're a light in the dark wardrobe build night. I love that, Matt B. That's great. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody said, how many times did you kill yourself, Berg? Berg would either walk onto the spikes or someone would push him to the box. What? We don't have ender chests, man. Sorry. There is no equivalent of that mod on the server right now. There is an equivalent of that for 1.10.2. We just don't have one on ForgeCraft.
Believe me, I tried to emulate the bags.
Yeah. There is a great mod called Multi-Storage that actually has ender chests, ender pouches. And there's another standalone mod that only adds ender tanks. They're both rock solid and they're both stable. We just don't have them on ForgeCraft. So, that is a good question about the RF tool storage, Brad Batslav. But technically speaking, the transceiver would use less power. And yeah, well, that's the thing, Serious Creepers. Serious Creeper says, don't refine storage disks allow you to format what goes onto them and void extra items if full. Yes, however, we already have, before we even had this system, we were using these drawers with an Ender IO inventory control system. The drawers have higher priority. Stuff will go to the drawers first, then go to general storage. So as long as we have a drawer slot, and we have a lot of empty slots, like over here, we have some. Okay, less than I remembered, but still, we do have some of these, and we have space physically where we were going to put a second bank and a third and fourth bank of these up here in the same positions those are in. We haven't done that yet, but we have space on drawers, and a lot of these drawers you'll see, this one is void upgraded. There's a lot of the stuff that's coming in from mob farms, or that would be coming in from mob farms that has already got a drawer space and is upgraded. So the only thing we'd have to make sure is we had void upgrades on everything and we didn't miss anything out. Like right now, we'd get a ton of arrows and we already have a drawer with arrows, but it's not void upgraded. There's no. So that's the first thing we'd have to do is make a ton of void upgrades. Thoughts?
I miss deep storage units.
Deep storage are super useful. Yes. DSUs from MFR. OMG.
Because with AE systems and stuff, anything that I got more than several like a few stacks of that was a single item that I was expecting to have many of, I would set off in a DSU on external on a storage bus and have racks of those set up in places. So I only ever had like 3 16K discs, and I didn't store stuff. I stored like miscellanea on the discs, and anything that was in bulk got its own DSU.
I agree with people advising remote storage. What do you mean remote storage? Put a set of drawers and void upgrades there, or what? Also, Jessica W. Comments to speech. This is going to be fun. What? Great for quantum storage and net mod. Yeah, no kidding. Okay. I guess somebody's decided they want to try and get some puns on screen. Okay. I've had worse problems in my life. Yeah, so which way do you want to side with right now, Cuts? Do you want to stop it all in the Nether or bring it all here? We can upgrade it later.
Well, overall, bringing it here would be better.
Right, it'd be easier for crafting.
Because it would have less power upkeep.
Yeah. That's true.
And we could always tape up all the drawers and move them over.
Of course, the greater problem we have right now is we don't have... I have a dumb idea. Soul vials. Right now, we don't have a source of bats and bat wings. Can I do
I can go look into that. I had to on T-Love server when hunting bats for ages. Oh gosh, that was terrible.
I was about to say, do you want...
It's a 10% drop chance. It has to be killed by a player.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay, well, I have a soul vial. I was going to say let's make a spawner, but I'm going to get one of these. I'm going to go downstairs real quick and feed the TNT monster. Just cause.
Well, I mean, by player, I mean, like, the diamond spikes would work. In fact, as I realized with the one on T-Love server as well, I probably should have built that spawner there lower down. Because the dark space, if it was below 63, is inevitable to inevitably get bats in it, just spawning naturally. But above that height, it doesn't.
Wait a minute, what about the one under the blood magic farm? Nope, that's still going to be above 63, I think.
The one that's old and below the other house probably has bat wings.
Yeah, technically speaking, the one below the... Oh, it's at 62. Meh. Let me out. Stupid Enderman. I have not checked over there. I think we might have pulled all the last of the bat wings that were over there. Are you over there, or you want to go look?
I'm just flying around in tunnels at the moment, listening for bats.
Okay, let me go hop over to the old house real quick and check. Atomic Blom. What's going on, Steve? What's happening? We're batwing hunting.
I just reminded myself of the seeing the chorus fruit. There's an extra feature been added to Quark. I don't know if we have it in the version that we have now, but the ender rods are pistonable. And if they are put onto the face of a piston and pushed so that their end would go into a block,
they'll break a block.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't have bats in here. We don't have bat wings in here. I'm seeing a load of other productive stuff, though, that I'm just going to kind of grab. Dun, 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 dun. If we can get, we're going to have to get, how many... Interdiction. Is it 1-to-1? No, it's 1-to-4.
You get 4.
Okay, we need...
Yeah, it's a spawner's worth for 1 bat.
So we need a bat wing.
Yep.
Singular. Okay, awesome. Okay, let's go over here. Whew. Put those in there. This is what I'm talking about, 2048 bones, and we've maxed that thing out. Do I have a void? Nope. Void upgrade. Do I have a void upgrade for you? My oh my. Do that. Do that. And... that is something I'm going to be happy about pushing out in my own pack. I am making the recipe for crafters for refined storage cheaper. Because 2 diamonds is dumb. Yeah, Brad, right now we could pretty easily make a bat spawner and use some diamond spikes just to get a few. But literally right now we only need a wing. I think Direwolf's base might have some. Not sure if you could grab some from him. He's pretty much, that's a good point. You know, Mr. Cuts. The server's basically abandoned. If we wanted to go borrow some bat wings from Direwolf, we could.
Yep.
Want me to?
Basically salvage at this point.
Yeah, okay. Salvager's rights. I gotta remember which base is which, though.
Cheatsies.
What'd you say?
Cheatsies.
Cheatsies. Well, kinda, yeah. I mean, basically, this entire server is...
Do you want to hunt down and manually kill 10 bats?
Nope.
I didn't say it was a bad thing. I just said it was cheatsies.
What the heck? And goodness gracious and good gosh golly. Mob prison. Okay. One of these houses is not like the other. One of these houses doesn't belong. Where's the front bloody door, T-Love? Thank you. Giant computer screen from Movie Computers. Nothing but an error message on it. Sigh. Let's see. Where's the door? Where's the bloody door? Ugh. Okay. Storage scanner with nothing in it. No content. Did they change? Did they move to a new base?
Like several times.
Several. Okay. So the one near spawn is completely irrelevant. I'm betting I'm going to have to go back to our base. And
Brad says that Dyer moved all his stuff to the void dimension.
There's a void dimension?
Ugh.
Okay, Brad Batslav. Whoop. Okay.
I'm having great fun trying to find my way out these tunnels. I completely lost my way and have been mobbed by about 15 skeletons. It's great.
Get a pick. Dig straight up.
That would put me in the sea.
So you can fly. You can get out of the water quick.
Okay.
Okay, Forest House. Dire and T-Love's base overworld. Dire Keep overworld. Shh overworld. Stronghold overworld. The Forbidden Kingdom. Overworld. Overworld. Wild Halp. Oh my gosh. Dire's Quarry. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that existed.
It always exists.
Dire Void. Hey! Usually it always exists, but usually it comes much earlier in the season and it's much better advertised.
We're getting raided by Ace Raid.
Hey! Ace Unhacked! What's going on? Thanks for coming by. Hi, everyone. How are you? My name is Vaygrim. I'm the man with the weird voice. Okay, this is a problem. There is nothing.
Where's that draw? Oh, okay.
There is nothing here, in addition to the fact that there's nothing here. Which means, as it stands right now, I forgot to get my return trip teleporter, and there is no return teleporter thing here. It is a receiver, not a sender.
Wow.
Also, this is a created capacitor bank that he put down here. What the heck are these things? Let's go fly a kite. Way.
Where is that drawer controller, by the way?
Drawer control? Which drawer controller?
For the main drawers in the house.
They're hidden behind the drawers. Go upstairs, dig through the floor. Bingo.
Yeah, never mind then.
Actually, a more important thing. Grab both return trip teleporters and then step through the teleporter at our house. They're in the double stack battery charger. Yes, thank you very
I
much.
have one on me at the moment.
Huh?
Saying I have one on me at the moment as well.
Well, yeah, but you're going to have to get one for me, too. Otherwise, we'll both be stuck.
Yeah, but I meant there's 3.
Oh, okay. Yes, thank you very much, Raiders. Welcome, Ace on Hacked Raid. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry, I'm stuck in a void dimension. Hey, look, it's my hero. It's Mr. Cuts.
I haven't loaded in yet.
Yeah, the bone structures. I don't know if that's vanilla or if it's something of McJitty's, but those are basically supposed to be big rib cages of giant monsters. I'm coming back down. Okay, let's hope these have been tuned properly like I think they have. 1, 2, 3, starting. Oh my gosh, there we go. Drained almost all the battery for me. And it worked. And now it's recharging magically. Cool, I'm going to keep that on me. Thank you.
It was full before I'd finished reappearing.
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
it's not Dire Void. There's Dire Void new base. Dial. I have a return trip now. I can do this safely and not feel like an idiot. Hey, it's got stuff. MEIO port. Interface, alloy smelters. Oh, good grief. A drive array to end all drive arrays, at least for me. Somewhere out there is an actual grid interface. This is a ARPTools ARPTools control processor. Autocrafter, deep resonance. This is an intergenic generated power array. Another intergenic power array. Another intergenic power array. Is this what I'm looking for? 2RS Protect. This is a standalone system that's not hooked to anything. Oh. Wait, look. Okay. Here's storage. And crafting grid. No, pattern grid. Bat. Nope.
Is that an energy trash can?
Where? Probably? Not sure.
Sorry, I suppose it would be hard for you to notice. It's red.
Well, I can
The normal
find,
trash cans are very much grey.
I can find the trash. There's one trash can right here. Trash can, parentheses, energy. Good spot, Mr. Cuts. I say.
Why would you need that?
Why did I do that? Should there be another dire boy? Fairly sure he put out a new base. Vanilla Anomaly in the Void. Martin Pedersen says, yeah, that dimension was a big lag fest, so they moved again.
Is there no thing right in the middle for access?
Random weeaboo on the internet says bye. Bye. Good old Super Soren drives. Not quite. It's not killing the server or destroying humanity as we know it.
Or quite built up how those were.
Yeah.
It was great that
this
got called that when I showed him how to make most of it.
This has power hooked up to it, right? This thing, but it's not hooked up to any storage. All the storage is downstairs. It looks like.
Well, I mean, one's refined storage, the other's A2. Here it is. Crafting table.
Where? Oh.
Device online. There it is.
Oh. Oh, that thing.
They have 6 wings.
You mean we have 6 wings?
Why, yes, you're right.
Oh my gosh, it's magical. Let's go back home before somebody catches us. Mwahaha! Surely good show, I say, old chap.
How did they ever leave?
What do you mean? Oh, I don't know. I have no clue. I'm assuming they're using charged porters like we are. Okay, I'm gonna put these into our storage. They were our bats. Our bat wings. Nobody saw anything. There is no proof.
Can you imagine if we'd both ended up going through without the porter? If I just followed you to see what it was like?
There is an RF tools command to fix that. However, we need ops, and we don't have ops. Dodie Mims says, in the crack, bae. That's a weird comment to catch out of context.
I was gonna say.
Random Weeaboo was saying bye to Ace. Thank you very much, Ace Unhacked. I need to remember to tweet out thanking Ace for the Ace raid. Ace Unhacked is a really cool guy. He has been hanging out with the Bromigas a lot. And I've been catching some of his live streams. Super nice. Yes. 6 bats in such a short time. It's amazing. You're right, Wirewolf. We're just that good. Cuts and I divided the workload and checked the same part of somebody else's base. Shh. Shortest bat hunt ever. Okay, so the bat problem is resolved. No, bat problem. And we can go to, let's see. We already have 2 diamond spikes left over from the first batch, right? Because it does 4 at a time.
Yes.
Clearly it was a bat jam. Which means now I can make a batch of interdiction torches. Interdiction torches. 1 batch. I have those. Spikes. Ta-da! Let's see. We could go over there and get... Hopper. Ooh, Hopper Hawk. Hang on a sec. I'm going to have to make that one. I don't have a spare. Nah, Sonny Jim. Jeez, what's in this coffee? I'm all kinds of whacked out.
Don't blame me.
Okay. Wait a minute. Can I come over here and... Yep. Awesome. I love that feature. Shift, right-click on an existing thing with the book, and it opens up to that page in the book. Wonderful feature. Wonderful bit of coding. Gray, light gray, light gray. Okay. While I'm thinking of gray, brace for impact. Here comes Vagrant Vision. Boom! Takes a second to calibrate. Oh, there we go. Wait. Yep, gray. Welcome, everybody, to Vagrant Vision. Vagrant Vision is a particularly horrible form of torture that was concocted by Mr. TTFT Guts to inflict upon my live stream. friends. I'm colorblind. This is how I see the game. Welcome to my world.
Not just colorblind in the way that many people are, but very, very colorblind.
Yeah, I'm not colorblind. I'm full on broken. Let's get some of that. I can hear people screaming at the chat window. I don't know why, but I can feel it. And I need a thing. We always need a thing. Air, rune of air. Do I have a... Yep, got a spare. Wait a minute. What's wrong with this picture? Air? Oh, right. Duh. Always do this every single time. There we go. Gonna get some seeds. Just need one. Yeah. Need my bucket. Always put the bucket back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that. Loud noise.
By the time your flowers are all different in shape, that shouldn't be too hard to tell apart.
Actually, if you look, this one is the mystical flower, and this one's the light gray, the gray mystical flower, and this is the light gray flower. They have a same basic shape, as in they are strandy and kind of, you know, wispy, long thin strands with things on the end. But the actual shapes are slightly different. So it's a similar...
The interesting part is they're actually more different in Vagrant Vision than they are when they're in color.
Maybe?
The brightness curve is different.
The brightness curve. Ooh. Listen to Mr. Cuts talk fancy.
I mean, regardless, I mean, those two flowers are pretty similar anyway.
Yes.
I mean, it's not as if it's any different when you can see color when they're both grey. But
oh, wait a minute. Nope, I'm doing this in the wrong order. I have to do this. I have to do that. Get one of them things.
But I mean, at least they are different.
Yes, they are different.
If not, it's not like the runes for blood magic.
I have a floating hopper hawk. Whee! Wait a minute. I don't need to carry this stuff with me. I'm taking it back. But he doesn't drink tea. Yeah, I actually don't drink tea. When I was growing up, soda was evil. So, you know, we did not have the wide variety and the common conception that, you know, maybe it's a little bad for your teeth, but otherwise it's not that horrible. Soda was pure evil when I was growing up down here in the South. So it was pretty much tea, sweet tea, or water. Yeah. Hey, Kira, what's going on? I like a little coffee with my sugar in the mornings, too, says Donnie Mims. Donnie's a person after my own heart. Okay. So I have a floating hopper hawk. I have 2 diamond spikes. I have 4 interdiction torches. And a partridge in a pear. We don't need dark glass, right? Or there's already some there.
There's plenty of glass there.
I'm just going to grab random couple of stacks of cobblestone, cause I think that place is made out of nether brick, and we've got 7. Woo. Well, I'll take the 7, whatever. For right now, we're just going to get it going and then come back here. You got it dialed up? Oh, dialed. Sun tea, Bigrum, sun tea. Yeah, Dark Preacher. When I was growing up, my grandmother would actually make sun tea on the back fence. And, wow. Okay.
Oh, chickens.
Yeah, chicken.
That's what you get for having some chickens in there from the baby zombies. I mean, look at this.
Oh, God. What is it with chickens? Let's just go ditch. We have so many chicken feathers already back at the base. We don't need this much more. I'm just going to make some space.
I do have some dirt. Okay. Yeah, because I realised the interior of this is actually 4x5, so we could stand to actually make it slightly bigger by extending it one out into the wall, probably.
Witchcraft! Okay. Interdiction torches are in this chest over here, as are the 2 diamond spikes and the floating hopper hawk. And I'm going to put those things over here. I'm going to let you construct this while I clean out the storage, because good grief.
It's going to be fun to put the spikes in. I don't know how I'm going to do it without getting, like, annihilated.
We have a ton of drops of evil at home. You might just have to ditch what's there. You know what I'm going to get? Hang on a sec. Now is a good time to get my Salamander's Eye and Wizardless Rose out. As I hang in midair in the middle of the Nether, not paying attention, dumping chicken feathers from my inventory like some kind of a murder suspect behind the warehouse. I mean, what? Yeah, this is a dumb amount of feathers. Yeah, honestly, if you want to, you can just dig up the cursed earth, and I can go. You want me to go get another drop of evil?
You know what? No, it's fine. I figured out a way.
Uh-oh.
Look, I just used some of the torches to shove them over in the corner.
Oh. Can't they shoot you?
Yeah, but, I mean, all I have to do is drop in there, plop a spike, and move out.
That's true. Spike plopping. That is a thing, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Go to bed and have fun. Hey, have a good evening, Martin Pedersen. Thank you very much for swinging by. So yeah, my grandmother made sun tea when I was growing up. She'd get a giant jar. I want to say it was a mason jar, like Mason Company jar. And it was put on the back fence, and she made sun tea. And it was really, really good. I like it. But it's still just growing up, and you had two older brothers that were, oh, tea is awesome. When you're the youngest of three, your automatic impulse is to rebel and say, no, tea sucks. So I don't like tea. I'm just kind of auto-programmed that way. Eric Engelhart says, I never put creamer in my coffee. I love the taste of coffee too much. I actually like the taste of smooth coffee, stuff that's not too bitter or acidic. My thing is that a lot of times creamer helps to cut down the acidity for my stomach. I have an ulcer, so it's kind of a necessity at points.
We can fly now. We don't need that stairs.
Yeah, that's a good point. We actually don't need those stairs. Mr. V stole the chicken suit. I don't have a way. I wish we had possessed on this server. I kind of miss being able to turn into a chicken, but whatever. At some point in the future, I will actually maybe convince iChun to update Morphed to 1.10, but I don't think it's actually possible anymore. I'm not sure about that.
Vacuum chest just out of pickup range. Oh, I know.
I got it.
Because I plopped the hopper hock down. But that works too.
You want to break the one below it and put whatever there, or what?
Yeah, that's where the input would go. In our case, probably the dimensional, what's it? Just shove straight through.
Yes, it would actually do that. Love it when you talk technical. Okay, I have the Killer Joe. I have 8 gold nuggets. Hey! Nuggets! Oh, we got 3 drops of evil here. Okay. I have the vacuum chest. See, you can see the range of the Hopper Hawk is huge. Now, I think we're going to have to go back around this back corner to put 2 torches in, right?
Yeah. But it needs extending by 1 anyway.
Okay. Did you bring dirt?
I did.
Hey! Let me know when I need to remove the actual torch from over here.
Can you, like, stand in a place that's in front of... Apparently there's a blaze around here. Can you stand in front of one of the sides so I'm not... Yeah.
I'm in the very, very corner where all the monsters are.
Okay, what height is...
I'm directly above them. The floor?
Ah!
You okay over there? So...
There's a lot of blazes suddenly.
This is 1 block away from the side. And it's at floor level.
Oh, okay, there's more.
Hang on. Oh yeah, my gun is useless on these guys. Let's get that sword. Hi, guys.
Oh god, there's more behind me.
Yep. Come here. Get ya. Oh yeah, the sword had its damage nerfed against blazes. Forgot. Get him, Cuts. Yee! Okay, that's our room. Is there maybe a spawner in here somewhere? Hi, what's your name? Ged? I'm sorry, what did you say? Yeah, there's kind of a crazy amount of blazes that are spawning around here.
Well, think of it this way: we're the only people on, and this is another fort, so they do spawn here.
Lies, and I mean, yes, you're 100% right. Ah. Ah. All you icky little things need to die. What's this? I'm immune to your fireballs? Way. Did you... Oh, yeah, you did. You found it. That is something I've described. Then again, I do love the bitterness, says Eric Engelhardt. I hated coffee taught him that the salt... Yeah, the salt trick helps, man. Salt trick makes a big difference on bad office coffee. I love good rich coffee, but the acidity kills my stomach as well. Blue Box, there's this stuff that you want to look out for in your grocery store called Kona. It is Hawaiian coffee. It is one of the smoothest coffee blends you can get. You don't want Kona coffee directly, specifically because, well, it's going to be about $30 for a bag this big. What you want is Kona blend coffee. It's Kona plus something else. It keeps a lot of the smooth and lower acidity. Great tasting coffee. That's the stuff I got addicted to. Yeah. Vagram, you should try making lead Constantine paper shuriken and put 5 reinforced plates on it. It should work wonders against the blazes. Yeah, but don't I have to catch those things when they come back, or is it one of those things you just kind of automatically get? I've never been big on throwing weapons that I might lose.
If you put the well, it has ammunition, but if you put the mending moss on it, if you pick up XP, it's going to repair itself.
Oh, so it gains charges back, basically. For
yeah, they do. It's a lot slower, but yes, that and the arrows do that.
Okay. I'm going to put that in there. I need to eat something. Do we need to put a drop of evil on that, or what?
No, it'll grow.
Let's grow some evil! Ha ha ha! Okay. I'm gonna get this thing here. Boop. And... gonna work? Does it count as an inventory? Nothing's dying as of yet, but let's see. Well, hey! Perfect. Now let's ditch more chicken feathers. Doop. Doop. Yeah, doop. 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 I know this is thrilling watching me throw chicken feathers into a lava ocean. But hey, we do what we must. When we can with what we have. Because... What? Let's do that. Let's do that. A little bit of that. And I'm going to go in here. I'm going to get... Oh, he's already got that. For now, I'm going to put this there. I'm going to put that there. It looks ugly, but it works.
Right, there's still another row that I need to deal with.
Okay.
I think you picked that one up.
I refuse to...
Oh, I did. Never mind. I got it.
I was about to say the thing from the place might have gotten it.
So descriptive. The thing from the place.
You heard me.
I did. That's why I'm harassing you.
So many chicken feathers. Ah. Nope, just feathers. Just the feathers, ma'am. Another drop of evil.
So I need to tweak it a bit.
You did double torches on the far side from the spikes?
Yep.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's working. Awesome. Let's compact stacks. See you later, Brian Master. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Cat butt coffee. I assume we're talking about civet, Kopi Luwak coffee. Not a cat. No, it looks like a monkey, but it is a cat. That's right. Forgot. Oh, Dark Preacher's up to his Nightbot voodoo. Dum-dum. Wow. Dear heavens, I do say, I think it's working, Old Bean.
Just a bit.
Yeah. Okay. Next step, muffler magic. I can put this away. This is dialed in for... what is it? Forest House?
Yeah.
Boop. Okay. So now we need to start thinking up a permanent solution. I don't need a vacuum chest. We don't need the killer Joe for now. I don't need item conduits. We'll need them here, not there.
Not anywhere.
Knick-knack, paddywhack, whatever.
Would you build them on a plane? Would you build them on a train? No, I would not build them here or there. I would not build them anywhere.
I will not build them, Sam I am. I will not build them. Transceivers and spam. Will Wheaton. Will Wheaton. Yeah, it's Will Wheaton. 1L. YouTube needs spell check. So many things need spell check. I tell you what, anything that Wirewolf is doing needs spell check. Let's start there.
I don't think it would help, sadly.
Okay. Let's see. I need to look at transceiver. Actually, first I need to look at obsidian. I'll get tons of obsidian. Void. Upgrade. Okay, so we're going to be getting... we don't get Enderman over there, right? They don't spawn in the Nether.
They're meant to. I think now.
Are they?
Wasn't that a quark thing? Or, I don't know. I know that there were Endermen about, and I can't remember whether that was another thing or a quark thing, or whether that stopped.
That's Blazes, I thought. Okay, so...
No, they're Endermen as well, I think.
We're going to get regular skeletons. Well, that means we're going to have one...
But I have to say, I have not seen them being spawned in here.
1,
On the
2,
first Earth.
3...
I love how when the magma slimes appear, they jump up and then stick to the ceiling because the torches, and then whoosh over and hit the top spike.
Let's do a little bit of that. Okay. We need that. We need that. That one. That one. I'm trying to think of what else we're going to be getting other than armor that we're going to be ditching.
Swords. Lots of swords.
Yeah, we're going to filter those out and trash them.
So many swords.
Because I'm a big meanie. Chicken feathers. More like horse feathers, am I right? No, I'm not right. Okay, that one's already void upgraded. Let's start there for now. Enderman is in the Nether is vanilla now, says Brad Batslab. Okay. Oh, as of 1.10 they do. Night Song MTG. So yeah, people are telling us. Werewolf says, I have spell check. It refuses to work anymore. That's how powerful his misspelling capabilities are, folks. He destroys it. Netherman, make it so. Yeah, apparently as a cat, it is a vanilla thing. I'm a little lost on where vanilla stops and modded starts. I play modded so much. So there's points where I have to stop and go, is that vanilla? But yeah. Okay, so now we need transceivers. And dump those in there. Dump those in there. Put that in there. Soul vial. Hey, look, we have a soul vial handy. Isn't that awesome? I just also happen to have a captured Enderman right there. Hey. We go over here. I go doot doot. That gets the experience from the thing sitting on top of it. And it makes the creepy grindy noise. I need vibrant, one of those. Soul, 1, 2 of those. I need some silicones. That's so silly. And an Enderman head, which is over here. Because of reasons. Ooh, the axe is broke again. Whoops. Just one. Don't do that many Enderman heads. Yeah. Magma blocks hurt Enderman. Yes, hurts anything that walks on it. So that's, just a general thing. Let's see. Go over here. Do this doodad. That's going to start processing. This. Everything but the head.
I thought you wanted heads.
I wanted an Enderman head. Now I don't want an Enderman head. I know, I'm wishy-washy and complicated. Okay. Actually, hang on a sec. I don't want to do this yet. First, I need to go to the other end of the system and make sure we have a way to evacuate things. Let's see.
This kills things a lot faster and keeps the thing emptier than the Killer Joe ever did.
Stupid Killer Joe. I can put an import. Ooh, hang on a sec. Importer. Por favor. New village type. What? Oh, yeah, the new village type is that 110 or 111? That's 111. I was not sure. I had to stop playing vanilla Minecraft in 1.7.10 due to Win10 not wanting to play anything that requires OpenGL. Yes, Minecraft Java uses such an ancient version of OpenGL or something. That's bad. Yeah.
Not hugely, but it uses the old static pipeline, which has been not used for a very long time in most things.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong one.
The point is it doesn't run on shaders, which basically everything in 3D does these days.
Items. And I'm going to need some speed upgrades. Do we have those? No, of course not. Speed Upgrade.
Got with the skull.
How do make upgrade? Oh, I need to make more of that. Hey, that was solved. I'm gonna have to make craft. I don't know, 4 of them? Sure, that's a start. Okay. Filter the trash can on the other side. Yes, basically what I'm going to do is leave the container where it is. The RF tool storage where it is. We're getting an item conduit with a trash can, and we'll filter going into the trash can, and then we'll put the transceiver on the far end. So stuff has to go past the trash can to get to the transceiver, and it'll get filtered out that way. Need a stack upgrade more than speed. Yes, we're gonna have to make a speed upgrade. Well, I still have to make upgrades. We're gonna have to make a speed upgrade and then make a stack upgrade, I think, or something. I want to have at least. So you have to make some blank upgrade things. Let's do at refined storage. Put all that back. So I want a speed upgrade. Get one of them. And one of them. Let me do a stack upgrade, which is 4 speed upgrades. Hey, isn't that funny? Guess what I have to make anyway? Let's go up here. Let's put one of those there, one of that there. One of them there, that there's. See, those 4 could get turned into a stack upgrade if I want to. Okay, now we go back downstairs. And we do this, we pull out a stack upgrade, we go over here. I think this will do an entire stack. Can't remember. We'll find out real quick. I need a stack of some. $70.29. I think, hang on. Let's do it this way. Okay, I'm going to put this down. It is going to Cuts Bay, receive item C&V Nether. Nobody else is on the server. I don't have to worry about it making being private. 'Cause that's just silly. This receives on this end, which means if I do that, it disappeared darn near, pert near instantly. Yep, awesome. Okay, it's all stacked. Problem solved. Okay. Transfer nodes don't, but the speed and stack upgrades do. Yeah, basically the basic stuff, a lot of the basic stuff now in Extra Utils 2 take no grid power until you start putting upgrades into it. Let's get that. Item conduit speed upgrades. Nope. Nope. Need a filter. Oh, right. Which is a zombie head with tons of those. That is more solarium. More silicones. Cones made out of pure silly. And redstone. Let me go make that. Gotta make an advanced filter for us real quick. Hold on. Before we can do anything interesting. Well, why am I going over here? I need to stay over here anyway. Not my setup, my video cards are not being updated anymore. Uh-oh, Eric, sounds like you need to get a video card. I know, easier said than done. You have my sympathies. When 10 and Java MC don't play together at all? Nope. Yes, actually, Dragon Racer 73 is a good point. Eric Engelhart, what you need to do, pretty please, this is not an order, it's a request. Go to discord.vagram.com. That is a Discord link for the League of Ordinary Gamers. There's a lot of people in the League of Ordinary Gamers, especially in the Nerds channel, nerds, that actually have spare hardware, old hardware. There's people who talk about it on the forums. Consider joining and just asking, hey, does anybody have something used they want to sell for cheap that you don't need anymore? Might be an upgrade or whatever. Okay, so we have this thing now. Go over here. Jiminy Christmas, hour and 20 minutes. Woo! Advanced filter. We have a trash can there? I don't think we do. I'm gonna make one. Really? Where's the oak? Where's the oak? Oak, I say. Pull that out. Okay. Boing. Yeah, exactly, werewolf. Nerds. We're all nerds, one kind or another. My wife's a food nerd. How did you upgrade the RS crafting slots? The what? What are you talking about? Refined storage crafting slots. I'll go back and figure it out in a minute. Hang on a sec. Hold that thought, Mr. Dragon Racer.
Do you mean that it is a crafting grid as opposed to just the grid that shows the items? Because that's a separate block.
Yeah, it's a separate recipe. Hey, do I have to block out, do I have to filter out the enchanted stuff separate from the unenchanted stuff?
Not if whatever filter you're doing is ignoring NBT.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to do this. We're going to do this. Actually, because I'm paranoid, I'm going to do it one further away. We're going to get this and put it right there. At which point, I can do insert, but I can do advanced filter. Nothing's being pulled out from here yet. And this is whitelist. Let's see. Ignore NBT. Metadata, ignore or match?
Ignore.
Ignore everything, basically.
Yeah, ignore everything, but be careful with what you put in.
Well,
I mean, like, be careful what you're filtering, because if it's going to do any of the same item, but I don't think in our case there's anything that we're wanting to filter that's a problem.
No, stone swords, gold swords, bows.
Yeah, because, like, for instance, with the thing with T-Love server, like, Silence Gems. Oh my goodness, the swords that it drops. Oh, they're so annoying, because they're all different. It's just horrible. So I have it filtering, like, the katanas and the swords, and it pulls them all out. There's not even any way to recycle them.
There we go. So this thing is pre-configured. It is receiving power, and it is sending on that signal. We do this. This is an insert. This is a slightly higher priority insert, but it is whitelist filtered. I'm going to do this. And... aha! Yes! Left all the speed upgrades back at home. Hang on. Forgot. We love nerds and geeks. They know all the stuffs. Exactly, Donny Mims. Yeah, Dune Backfighter says nerd and proud. Nerds basically took over the world. I'm okay with this, for the record. Conduit. Okay, these should put a considerable amount of bounce in our step in terms of speed. On the crafting block itself, it has 9 in my playthrough with the mod. What? There we go. Nice and brisk.
Oh, you just had more. We got several all stacked up. The crafter. You just have to add more crafters.
Oh.
If you want more recipes, just add more crafters for more slots.
That's one of the reasons why I want to make a cheaper recipe for the crafter, because it's so integral and it takes 2 diamonds to make, which is just dumb in my book. But we cannot convince Mr. Raoul B.D. Verge to say otherwise. So, Sailor Gear!
Well, I mean, I think it's reasonable for the main crafting part. What I don't think it's reasonable for is external crafting.
Yeah, for external
And I wish the 2 things were split up, but he refuses. So.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just going to make it cheaper, because I'm a cheatsy pants. Okay. That is working, which means if we go back home... First of all, that is still positive. Awesome. That's maxed out. I'm not sure if we're going to get some of this on a regular basis. Let's see. I'm trying to think of something we might be getting semi-regularly. Oh, that's something I might want to... Hang on a second. Withering ribs. Let's put those there for the time being. And I'm going to need another void upgrade. Nope. Wrong search box. Yes, please. Thank you very, very much. Decaf. Huh? A half and half thing. Oh, yes, yes. I'm paying attention. Maybe. Never. Mostly never. Let's be honest with ourselves. What am I doing? Oh, right. Okay. Let's get one of those. I'm just going to start randomly void upgrading some of the more important looking things. Yeah, sure, why not? What's over here? I don't think we get sulfur dropped. But... So I'm going to show you folks. You had worries over our space concerns. Digital space-wise, we're using 17%. We have an absurd, nay, a hilarious amount of space left over in the system. I'm not worried about filling it up, because we still have 5 other drive slots. Eric Engelhardt says, Trekkie here, live long and prosper. Oh, I just saw Star Trek Beyond what was it? Beyond Darkness? I liked that. I thought it was cool. Lots of action. I thought the story was really good too. You can put non-processing auto-crafting in an auto-crafter that is pointing at a machine. So you can fill all the slots. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, look. Somebody got their naughty message caught by the blacklist filter. Everybody want to give a good old report thumbs up to Jake PvP, please? They were naughty. They wait till the coffee fairy steps away. And
But there's like 3 other mods in there.
yeah, it's the thing. We have like 3 other moderators waiting to strike with a giant hammer. Someday we're going to get a oversized sledgehammer, cartoon sledgehammer looking thing that says ban on the face of it. And we're going to put it on t-shirts. Do you make the spawner room did you make the spawner room in the Nether large enough to spawn guests? No, we did not, Shadowstar. We had a pre-existing space. Yeah, we have a pre-existing space. It's not large enough for the guests. We could do that. We could raise the roof, but we'd have to never mind, I'm not going to do that.
It is extremely dangerous to do so.
Yes. Random blasts and other fun things.
Yeah, cursed earth is not blast proof. It's still dirt.
Yes. So it's tenuous at best. It's best to keep it at 3 blocks high and just let that deal with it. But I tell you what, Cuts, I do believe we have influx. We have income. Yeah, see, Dragon Racer says, I have 464K slots and will never use all of them. Exactly. We would be hard-pressed to max out our system. Oh, that's already topped out. That's already topped out. Hey, look, we're maxed on feathers. Shocker. I'm trying to find something that we might be getting a lot of. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is going to be a really weird sounding request, but what I'm considering doing is making a post on the forums that actually has some zip files with text files in it, a zip file that has text files on it you can actually download if you are a live streamer. And basically what I want to start doing is compiling a naughty word list. Now, why does this sound weird? Because I want to actually compile a naughty word list in multiple languages. I already had a friend of ours, Arseg, sent me a long email with a whole bunch of really colorful and interesting phrases. I asked him to do it on purpose. He was very, very nice and probably felt bad about doing it, but he's contributing and helping. He sent me an email that's got a whole bunch of Spanish naughty words. And if you speak another language, if you know some interesting naughty words that you would like to put in an email to send to Vagram at vagram.com, and just put the subject line is naughty words list, and then in parentheses what language it is. I'm going to start dividing them up into different text files because you can put them in the community settings on your live streaming settings on YouTube, and it will block it before the message even gets seen by you, the viewer, which is great. That's epic. It saves a lot of time for the live streamer. See you later, Blue Box. I have a pattern for a crochet stuffed sledgehammer. Should make one for Dark Preacher. I think Dark Preacher would take you up on that, X-Macat. Okay. Oh, there we go. We got a Wither Skull. It went from 49 to 50. So we are definitely getting stuff coming in through here. Most of what we're seeing is going to get automatically voided. I think we're going to get blaze rods, and we're maxed on that. Our rotten flesh will probably start going up slowly but surely. I'm not sure if I think
Zombie pigment.
Yeah, I think zombie pigmen actually spawn in there. That means actually we'll be getting some gold nuggets and stuff too. That'll be awesome. But periodically what we have to do is go back here and check and see, is something else showing up? It's basically filter maintenance, just like we were doing on Tuesday. And it's gonna, everything is gonna be getting piped back to the main system. But what we're gonna have to just do, I'm gonna come over here. And if I do sword, nope. Chest. Yeah, see, we have golden chest piece right here. Chain chest piece right there. Boots. There's some leather boots. Actually, I just need one. I don't know why I'm grabbing all of them. Why? I know why I'm going to grab one. Actually, Feather Falling 3 and Depth Stride. I'll keep those. Feather Falling 2. Keep those. Necrotic Bones. Might want to split those off somewhere else, but whatever. Leggings. Let's get these. Go back and add these to the filter real quick because we don't need to keep all this clutter. Van Hammer plushie. Gimme. Exactly. So now I get my wrench. I'm going to shift left click. And I'm just going to dot some things here. And then we can put these back in. And they will get trashed. Easy, easy. Esmacat says, so what's your favorite color, Preach? Just out of pure random curiosity. I do believe one of Preacher's favorite colors is actually black, like his soul. But that's a guess. Called it. Red and black. Okay. Hour and a half. What next, Mr. Cuts? We've conquered the world. What is next?
That is a good question.
We could go on a chunk loader hunt, but I don't know how to easily find them.
Yeah, there's no finder for them like there were in
Older versions.
No, it was, Chicken Chunks had a an interface.
Yeah, he had an interface you could bring up that would actually let you zone in on what chunk had a chunk loader in it.
And who was loading it as well?
Yeah, it was really cool. I liked it. We talked about this Tuesday about the item compass. You could actually get an item and craft it, I think it was, in a crafting table with the special compass, and it would point you to the nearest of that thing. I always thought that was a really cool idea. Used to be a standalone mod back in 1.6.4, I think it was.
The problem is you have to have the chunks loaded to see what's in them.
Well, no, that's my point, though, is that you get the actual chunk ward from extra utilities and put it together with the item compass, right? And then you wander around as it gets within your range, as in that, 10 by 10 chunk radius that a player loads. As it gets within that, you would be able to tell, oh, I am nearing one. Yes.
Well, I mean, the moment you have, if I don't know, it depends what the server's set to, but default it's 25 by 25.
Dear God, really?
It's a 12 chunk radius. Well, yeah, how else you can have your 12 chunk view distance if you don't have 12 chunks in each direction?
All right. I think I dropped that to 10 in VC3. Ooh.
I don't know what it is. I think the server might not do 12. It might do 10.
Yeah. Dune Backfighter says, my cat has decided to start watching the stream. Hi, kitty. Black and purple look good, too. I need a Banhammer plushie with a squeaker on each side, says Julian Archer.
Looks like the server's set for 10, looking at where it cuts off in the distance.
That's good, though. That's good and it's bad. It's bad for hunting things. It's good for server load. John Ware asks, when is the next episode of BC4 for you being uploaded? That is tomorrow. Right now, I'm probably going to be doing Wednesdays and Fridays on that, just because it's a good day and that's when it landed. I'm only doing 2 episodes a week for now. We'll see how it pans later on. Grimtide says, oh yes, just wanted to mention the evil laugh opening on your vids is epic, Mr. Grim. Thank you, Grimtides. Thank you, Mr. Grim. Yes, this is a cat-friendly stream. I would get my laser pointer, but it would probably burn out the optics on my webcam, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah. Anyway, so we can't do chunk loaded hunting very easily. If we had FTB utils, it has a thing that will tell you what chunks have. Wow, I almost said something that sounded really horrible. What chunks had loads in them?
Ew.
I know, right? Yeah, there's no setting in Journey Map that would enable that, so we can't do it that way. I kind of always liked Map Writer better. Shh, don't tell Tech Brew, but because it had specific functions you could use with Opus for hunting stuff in chunks. My cat Sock says hi.
I used it for a long time as well.
Yeah.
I still find some of the customizations in that are lacking in Journey Map, but it's a lot better than it was.
Yeah, I'm slowly changing Tech Brew's mind. Tech Brew is a super nice guy. He he's been nothing but good. He sent me a t-shirt. I actually have a Journey Map t-shirt that I need to make sure to take with me to PAX South because he's going to be there. Yeah, John Worry says, my cat Socks says hi. Hi, Socks. Okay. I gotta think. Got to have a think. We have a lot of dimensions that are being powered somewhere. I'm wondering where. Like, specifically, there has to be a base in the overworld that has the dimension builder where Direwolf is running all of his dimensions. Right?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I've never used the system before.
Oh, yeah, there has to be a builder. Whoops. Forgot to change my destination. I'm in the Nether again. Let's go back. Okay. Let's do this and then go to dial. Go to the old house. The old house. San Diego, California is having heavy rain, clear weather in Texas. Yeah, it's clear weather here, John. It's cold. It's not super cold. It's mostly cold. I saw Mr. Mallrat speak up just a minute ago saying, woo, internet's mostly back. I do believe Mallrat's in Florida. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Mr. Rat. That actually reminds me, we have, the league has Greylock in Southern California. We need to check in and see if Greylock's got internet. Oh, Esmacat says, by the way, link to the hammer pattern in the Crafty channel on Discord. Thank you, Esmacat. And somebody else said, the tower, says Grim Tides. This tower right here. Would be a big help. Wait a minute, I missed a comment somewhere. What do you mean, Greater C? It'd be a big help if y'all could check it out. Did I miss a memo?
I missed it too, so I don't know.
Where's that? Flippity, flippity, flip, flip, blinkety, blink, blank. Okay.
The hammer.
Here's a TC hammer design. Oh no, there's second base. In the overworld second base? Clear and 23 degrees in North Carolina, says Johnny Mims. Okay. Lever on equals quarry on.
New subscriber.
Hey, Camden the Savage, thank you very much for subscribing. Level emitters. Yeah, it's not in here. Remote storage. Their second base. Oh, I'm not sure I know where their second base is.
That one's the castle that had the prison at it, I think. Wasn't that stuff there? I can't remember whether it was
This one, yeah, the castle with the prison is right here. But I mean, this says mob prison. There's not even a. Oh, there is. There's pads on the floor. Okay. So, I'm seeing some immersive engineering stuff. Ooh. Shield projectors. Okay, that's interesting.
where was it that they had the that what's the word? Harbour. That would be the one. That's the area I was thinking of.
I have literally never seen that one. Hang on.
The Greater Sea is talking about a straw poll channel that they put up on the Promote Yourself channel.
Ooh. Oh, straw poll. Okay, yeah, in Discord on the Promote Yourself channel. I will go take a look in just a minute. In the meantime, let me go back to our teleporter and see if they have a. I'm sure, 100% sure they probably have a teleporter because there's a million and one teleporters to their stuff in the Cutson Bay. There's Dire and Tila Base, which I think is this one right over here. There's Dire Keep. Yeah, see, Dire and Tila Base. This one's way farther out. So let's dial
This
that.
is the one.
Which one? Dire Keep?
Yep, I just arrived here.
Hey! Great minds think something.
This is the one I was thinking of. If you come outside, you'll...
If I... Oh, wow, that's not creepy at all. What the heck? I would like to state for the fact that he has a picture of Soren on his wall that uses 7 grid power.
Yeah, that is high res.
That's seriously silly. Okay, now I'm seeing pathways. I see where the harbor is. There's one tower over there. It looks like a lighthouse. And then there's the keep tower up here that's got all the power running to it. Yeah, that's it, Dark. The Greater Sea says, I'm agender, Eric, so them, they, there is correct. I have discovered on the internet the safest thing to always assume is them, they, there, and work backwards. It's me, though. Just makes your life easier. Wow, I'm getting some hard hitching. Oh, there we go. Man, for performance, this base sucks. Okay, I'm going to go check the tower with the docks and the floating ship. There's a teleporter here. And I see some other RF tool stuff.
Well, it's not the lowest layer down here.
Travel anchor. Okay.
Oh
Dimensional
yeah, stand on it and look around.
Oh yeah, I've used them a ton. I just kind of forget about them now. T-Love Wolf 20. What? Okay, there's 6 teleporters here.
Yeah.
Pre-coded to different places. Here's the receiver on the boat.
See, this is, you know how I said about an area up top? I was going to put one of these, like a duplicate of this airship, docked at the topmost layer at the back of the house.
Could still do it. There's no point in coming back here ever.
No point in doing it now, though.
You could still do it.
So why?
Noisy pirate ship build site. Okay. What the? Oh, wow. Glowstone walls. Woo. Someone's got some budget then, eh?
Nothing down here.
Wow, they got a submarine over here.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Leaded concrete. I hate to say it, but this block is kind of ugly. And then there is a tunnel.
Well, it's not meant to be pretty. It's for building around nuclear reactors.
Right. Oh, look, it's a, oh my gosh. I am getting sub 1 FPS. Literally, it is, oh god.
Where are you? In the submarine or what?
I am.
Oh, you had down there.
Yep, and I am hitching so bad. I have a slime that's after me.
Oh, it ate you.
Did it? Oh, there we go.
It did.
I just died. I was getting single-digit FPS. I literally couldn't do anything. And I still don't have a respawn button to push. Give it time. Performance was an issue for them, so they moved into the void world. I see what you're talking about, Merrick. Wow. Are you getting positive FPS down there?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, can you get all my stuff?
No, my bag's full.
Guts.
What?
One day, I'm going to team up with somebody that actually isn't a clutterbug. One day.
I'm sorry, you're still having half the bits of the stuff that I was doing for building the mob farm.
We
And
finished
various
that.
other equipment.
We finished that 30 minutes ago.
And I've been standing around since then, basically.
I can't
there's,
even spawn. I do
control.
believe that I'm gonna have to force quit. Okay, go to base cam. Whew. Yep. Come on. There we go. Poor Java, dead Java. Let me restart. Boom. Yeah. Gonna have to wait for this to start up for just a minute while Cuts putters around in the background. I do believe you were killed by both the slime and the nuclear reactor setup Dire built, which caused the lag that killed you. Yeah, but if Cuts was down there and he didn't have.
I'm doing okay. It was a big slime. It did a lot of damage. It half killed me before I could react.
Right, I get that, but my thing is, I was getting 1 frame every other second, maybe. If you're even positive on the frame rate and I wasn't, why is it only affecting me?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the one who should be having the terrible frame rate, if anything.
Exactly.
15-minute warning.
Shadowstar just did the same thing.
Yeah, I know. That's where I got it from.
15-minute warning for the end of the stream, Eric. Yeah. Yeah, I do 2 hours. 2 hours is easier for processing on YouTube. If you go, the longer over the 2-hour mark you go, the longer and longer it takes for them to process it. And it's not just a direct linear equation, it is like exponential. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So, harvest rod, bag of holding, coin of fortune, a charm belt, a pickaxe, food, wireless grid, yeta wrench, cad, Manasir monocle, angel ring.
That sounds like everything.
Okay.
And thank you, because I probably can't go back there.
Oh, I put it in a box that was here to stop it despawning. I can't hold it all at once. I was doing it in groups of 3.
Trying to think. We do not have any easy. Well, can't teleport because we don't have ops, which is silly because we're the last 2 people on the server. See, what I might do is go there and then drop my chunk render range all the way down to 1 or something. Maybe that'll do it.
I think it's okay.
Grimtide says 5 FPS for the win. I got less than 5 FPS. Okay.
Exactly everything fits inside the golden bag.
Oh, there you go. Can you carry the golden bag then?
Well, yeah, that's all I've got on.
Okay. Awesome. I'm going to try logging back in. Fingers crossed.
Tell you what I am getting down here is poor responsiveness. So I wouldn't.
Yeah, I was looking at the slime, and I was getting my the TOP, the 1 probe in the top left corner. I was getting waiting for server, waiting for server, waiting for server. I was like, I know it's a slime.
Average TPS is 13.
Woo! There you go. Okay, I'm back at the Chateau. Chateau de Cuts. Yeah. If he is there to prevent mobs from killing you, you should be okay, question mark. Yeah, my bigger problem is if I go back there, I'm going to get half a frame per second. Which means it's entirely pointless for me to go back there. So yeah. 5 FPS was more like 5 SPF and not sunscreen. Funny, Shadow Star. Just want to give that man a cookie. Is there a chunk loader there? I can 100% guarantee you there's a chunk loader there. 100%.
There's a lot more than that.
Yeah. It's probably all been set up by either Direwolf or by T-Love, and they have a big chunk of a big swat of power grid and chunk loaders every 3x3 set or whatever. They probably have a huge.
There's a whole lot more than that.
Yeah.
I found a lot more stuff.
Oh, what do you mean I found a lot more stuff?
I found a lot more stuff, a lot more building, construction, more things.
Oh. Well, I'm staying here. I can't go back. I can't go back to the sub. Don't make me go back. I can't fly anyway.
Yeah, there are multiple chunk loaders down here.
So yeah, they have tons of chunk loaders, which is at this point one of those things where they're not playing anymore. It would be nice if we could get permission to remove all the chunk loaders and then put ours back.
There is a gallery of Super Circuit Maker stuff down here. This is definitely Soren's base. It's great. It's actually a proper gallery of stuff hung up on the walls. It looks really cool.
Yeah, Super Frame Rate Lowerer. I mean, Super Circuit Maker is a great mod.
Well, I mean, if I'm able to look at them okay, it must be something doing right.
I tell you what, he brought a circuit over here that was so complex that until he put a cap on it, I literally could not look directly at it. It would halt my game. And he was like, no, seriously, look at it. And I'm like, I can't. You've crashed me twice already. And he's like, no, it's cool. I'm like, look, Soren. Anyway. Night Song. Thanks for coming by.
Haven't found any evidence of a dimension thing yet, though.
Can you come back real quick, pretty please? So I can actually go somewhere? Thank you.
It hasn't told me that I have done yet.
Well, I can see you.
Yeah, when you said thank you, I hadn't done anything for me yet.
Still do.
It has now, but there's no house yet.
Yeah, I get that too. The whole end.
I'm waiting for it to send me the chunks.
The hole in the pier is Soren's base. Yeah, the hole in the sub. Yeah. Booger Bomb says, are y'all the last people playing on ForgeCraft One? Yes, we are. The last people to play, aside from us, was also, I think, Soren, Direwolf, and T-Love Tech. But T-Love Tech and, Soren got busy because he moved to Sweden, and he's going to college.
Finland.
Finland, sorry, not Sweden, Finland. He moved to Finland and is going to college, so he is still streaming and doing content. However, he got busy, so he kind of had to cut off doing ForgeCraft stuff for a while. The last ones, aside from us, were Direwolf and T-Love. And basically, Direwolf said a couple weeks ago, do you have my bag?
I've been trying to open my inventory and drop things for the last 10-15 seconds.
Oh, I tell you what, don't do anything. We're
Just
probably
know
just...
where you are. It will eventually get to you.
Oh, did you throw it already?
Yes.
Oh, crap. Okay, never mind.
Except apparently it's still in my one.
Yeah, don't throw it again. Don't do anything. What we should probably do instead is wait like a minute or two to make sure it's not going to suddenly vanish from your inventory. Then just go ahead and restart the server. Because I'd rather not lose all of my stuff. Please, thank you. So yeah, right now, I can interact with some stuff, but other stuff, I will periodically look at it and get a no response on my one probe.
Here you go. Look in the storage.
Nope. Let's see what I can do. There's my armor. Epic, thank you. I actually don't need those. But I need everything else. Let's see. I'm going to put that back on, carry this with me. Oh, my charm belt. Cool. Yep. Don't actually need that. I need that. Oh, wait a minute. I do want that also. So, yeah, oh yeah, that doesn't actually use a bauble slot anymore. Put that there. Awesome. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Cuts. I got everything back. That would have been very, very horrible. Okay, I'm going to switch space cam real quick. We have a few minutes left, but the server is not well. Probably gonna have to restart it. Okay. Yeah, okay, back to what Booger Mom was saying. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, Direwolf said basically he was done with ForgeCraft. He didn't see anything more that he wanted to do on the server, and he was going to move on to other projects, and he started up something new with Soren and whatnot. So, yeah, me and TTFT Cuts are the holdouts. We're the last guys on the server. And it's probably not going to last past the new year. I expect the server will get reset after New Year's Eve, so we'll see.
Here's why I scrambled to try and make a working version of ATG.
Yeah, no kidding. Dragon Racer says, I stayed away from Super Circuit Maker because I know it's a lag fest waiting to happen. That's actually circumstantial. It seems to hit some people worse than it hits others. A few times that Soren came over here to show off impressive circuits, you can put a cover where it doesn't render all the complex stuff. If he did that, then if he covered up the circuits and would just show me how they function, not how they were actually built, then it was fine. But as soon as he pulled the lids off, my frame rate would drop to 5 or less. And it wasn't hitting him that hard at all. So it seems kind of half and half. Some people get hit by it, some people don't. I don't really know the rhyme or reason behind it. I'm not sure. I've stayed away from SCM. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I think part of that is probably a big chunk of it is not necessarily Super Circuit Maker's fault directly, but it might have something to do with Java or what version of Java people are using. I don't know. Not sure. I haven't looked into it. Big priority right now, if we're going to last through the new year, if we're going to get anything done, we're probably going to have to go figure out a way to remove all the chunk loaders on the base and unload all of the dimensions. So what I might do is ask politely Mr. Direwolf if he could log in and turn all their stuff off, or if he does not mind me getting somebody like Player to do it for us and work from there. So yeah. Otherwise, there is going to be an episode. There's going to be a vlog coming out later this evening. I didn't have a chance to edit it before the live stream started, but I did record it. So keep your eyes open for an episode of the vlog later this evening. Tomorrow, midday, probably about noonish my time, there's going to be another episode of Vagrant's Chance, week 1, part 2. And, yes. Will you and Cuts be moving to another server? Said Donny Mims. Basically, the way that the cycle works with ForgeCraft is we usually have 1 or 2 servers running. Recently, it's just been 1 server at a time that's been getting run, and we're running a specific Minecraft version and set of mods, and it resets every 3 or 4 months. Vaguely. It kind of depends on several factors. Now that 1.11 is a thing and there's Forge for it and mods are updating to it, if we jump, we might jump to 1.11, but it would still be a ForgeCraft server. There is a distinct possibility there might not be any ForgeCraft live streams between Christmas and New Year because I don't know how performance is going to be. I might be busy with family stuff. I'm not sure if Mr. Cuts is going to be busy. We're going to have to wing it. What about holidays for you, Mr. Cuts? Are you going to be busy over there or what? What do you think?
Not hugely. I mean, pretty much the extent of my family is myself and my parents.
Okay. Yeah, see, I have 2 older brothers. They're both married. They have kids. So we have a big extended family here. So
I mean, there's my uncle as well, but we're no longer near him. He's a while away, over an hour away now. I say that. That's nothing to you guys.
Yeah. An hour away is grocery store trips some days.
That's a significant portion of the breadth of the country.
Yeah. Really? An hour away?
Yeah.
I envy you, Cuts.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's awesome.
Well, don't forget, it's not exactly wide. It's long, like top to bottom, but not horizontally.
Okay, if you were going from, let's say, what is a very southern tip of France, the Dover. If you're going from Dover to the north end of Scotland, how long would that take?
I do not know, but you'd go by train.
Okay, that's something at least. From where Houston is in orientation, from where Houston is in Texas, if you went west or northwest to get out of Texas, it would take you almost 2 days.
Yeah, I mean, it's stuff like saying, speaking of Houston, it's like if the entire world's population was put in a city with the density of it, that city would be the size of the continental United States.
You want to know something? You know something really awesome? You could get the entire population of the world right now and put it in the state of Texas, and everyone would still have 1,000 square feet to themselves.
Yeah. And if the entire population of the world was in a city with the density of Paris, it would be smaller than Maine.
Yeah. It's crazy. Anyway. Yeah, okay, Grimtide says it'd be nice if there was a console command that stopped chunk loaders till they were right-clicked or something. This is one of the reasons why I'm a big fan of FTB Utilities. FTB Utilities lets you claim chunks for chunk loading. You can set limits to the number of chunks players can actually load, and you can set limits to, if they don't log in with, within 3 weeks, or 2 weeks, or 3 days, you can set a limit of, okay, if this player does not log in at least once a week, then their chunks unload. And I really like that. This would alleviate.
I think that's the best way. Because if you check in, it keeps going. but if you
okay,
you're away.
Railcraft chunk loaders that require fuel. I think that's a really good system, especially if you turn
until you can automate it.
Until you what?
Until you automate it.
Well, no, that's the thing. There's a setting that specifically says turn off automation. So you can make it where you use Railcraft chunk loaders, but you have to log in to put the fuel in. I think that's a really good way to do it because you can adjust the ratio for the fuel. You can even adjust the fuel type. You don't have to use ender pearls. You could use, say, iron nuggets, but it makes a player log in to keep the chunk loader working. That's the important key. And it is a critical set of functionality. It is one of the biggest downfalls right now for the chunk wards in extra utilities. There's no safety. So big chunks of this server right now are basically killing our performance, even though there's nobody there and hasn't been for months. And it's not a ForgeCraft law. I'm not even saying it specifically a massive failing point of Tema and extra utilities. It is a difference of perspective and a difference of opinion as to how chunk loaders should work. I'm just saying, in my personal opinion, I prefer the FTB utilities function better. I would much rather we actually used that on ForgeCraft so people could claim chunks. You could set permissions. We could make it to where me and Cuts were friends and nobody else could interfere with our stuff or mess with our containers in our base because we'd claimed those chunks. Really good system. I liked it. So anyway, I'm actually going to... Took me 4 hours to get out of Texas from DFW headed towards Louisiana during Katrina, says Dark Preacher. Yeah.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Yeah. I loved the world anchors, used them with metallurgy bullion, so we had precious metals used as chunk loading. That's a really good system, all right. I think that's a good system. We've used ender pearls on the VC3 server with Railcraft chunk loaders, but we turned off automation, so people had to log in to fuel them. But one ender pearl would give you, I think if we did a full stack of 16 ender pearls, you would get, it was either 3 or like 7 days of chunk loading. So you only had to log in once a week, but you had to log in once a week. So anyway, we're going to end things here. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming by. I really appreciate the raid from Ace Unhacked. Really nice person. Great guy with a great community. Keep your eyes out on the channel. Make sure there is still an unsub bug, and YouTube is basically denying that it exists, and they're saying, no, you messed up. You unsubbed from that person's channel. Please don't forget. Make a little note somewhere of those those streamers, those small guys like me, YouTubers that you go watch on a regular basis. Remember to check in. Remember to make sure and look every couple of days for new content so you don't miss out on something, because you might not be getting everything you think you should be delivered to your sub box on YouTube. Until then, I think we're going to cut it off there. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming by. Mr. Cuts, any stunning words of revelation for our audience this evening?
I hope that idea I had for ATG works now, and actually get a version working for people, even if it's going to end up being without the customization section, because I think that's going to be too much for starters. Because I have a plan of moving all the settings to the world customization menu.
Okay.
Yeah, when you create a new world, and this can customize some of the world types.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, and some neat ideas of how to do that. But all that code to do with that is just an absolute nightmare.
Well, how would you handle that on servers also? Because I don't see that configuration menu on servers most times.
It goes in as the generator options field in the thing. It's JSON.
Oh, okay.
It's the same as the customized world type and the layers flat world type. Same thing.
I think it'd be cool then. So, okay. Keep your eyes open, folks. And I will see you later. New episode of VC4 tomorrow. Bye.